Tennessee Wesleyan, 85-72 in our education game. A lot of fun for the kiddos. I got to be honest, it was a lot of fun for me as well. Joined by Pioneer coach J.T. Burton. I know you probably see it maybe a little different. You wanted to work on a few things here today, and I don't know that you could have gotten off to a better start with an electric crowd.
Yeah, I mean, it was exciting, man. I mean, how about these little kids they get to see? I was telling our guys, man, some of these little kids, they are like superstars to them, like the UT players, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was really good for those guys to come out and have fun and see us play because we made shots. I mean, that was our biggest fear because when you lose a guy like we did with Trenton Gibson, average 19 a game, then you never know what you're going to get because, you know, everybody's got new positions. Everybody's got to, you know, kind of dive and get used to each other. So we got a long way to go. The biggest thing is we made shots, and it was a good start.
And I love the start because, you know, Jalen, who didn't necessarily come light it up against Indiana State in the exhibition game, probably felt like, we know he can score, we know he can shoot, but I love the tempo, and I love that our guys found him.
Oh, they did a really good job. I mean, we've been working on it. It's a testament to my assistants, and I've been fortunate enough to have about 5 of them, 6 of them, but they do a really good job of working with these guys and working on reads and what the defense gives them. And Jalen, when you're making shots like that, it kind of, you know, tends to make things look good.
You were always high on KJ last year, and I think, you know, he shows us what, you know, he can do. He's just so quick first step. You lose him sometimes in transition, and then he can get lost behind the screen and then hit that shot off the dribble. And, you know, when you needed it a lot, he answered the call for you today.
Yeah, KJ's pretty good, man. He's little, you know, 12 points, the biggest thing. He had 2 assists with no turnovers. And with KJ, you know, he's got to get in the rhythm. He's gotten a lot stronger too.
Yeah.
And he's done a good job of taking good shots when getting us in our offense, and defensively is where he's at. But like you said, when they made a run, which I knew they would, he would, you know, like that little jump shot. He was on the fast break, and he jumped so high and he's so small, it just pops up. I call him, and Connor Jordan, we're the Smurfs. That's I'm serious, and I'm grumpy, of course.
Yes, you are, of course. And Connor, you know, a new addition to this team, a guy that I've seen for a long time at Morristown, and, you know, would break your heart, you know, when you're at Greenville High School watching him play the way he does. Good to see him in a Pioneer uniform doing the things. Everybody was in rhythm in that first half, and I think the bench fed off what the other guys were doing, and Connor and Sinkler come in and just kind of carry that torch.
Yeah, we're deep, and Connor has got a lot of experience, but he has to take on a different role. Yeah. And that says a lot for that kid because last year he played a lot of minutes. Here, he's not going to be able to do that this year. He's got to play between 15 and 18 minutes a game, and he's got to produce. He got 8 points in that, 8 points in that turn. In that 15 minutes of 1 assist and no turnovers. So, and he can make shots too. And he's playing off the ball. Yeah. So we're asking a lot from this kid. Yeah. And for him to come in and you hear him on the bench, he's really encouraging. Connor Jordan, he's part of the Smurfs, and he's really been pretty good at it.
Yeah, but the guy that's not a Smurf is Anadi Legist. He was big. And, you know, they made that run. You knew it was coming. And they started knocking down shots. They're a good shooting team. And Anadi, you just kind of settled it in and let Anadi do what he does. And it's that washing machine spin cycle that he puts on people.
Yes, he's really good one-on-one in the post. And, he's got to get his conditioning up, but which we'll work on that. And Anadi, though, if he catches the ball one-on-one in the post, he can score it because he's got an array of moves, and he's really, really skilled. And, when you go look at it, I'm thinking he missed a lot of shots, but he was 8 for 13. That's really good. You know what I mean? So 8 for 13, 0 for 2 from the 3, and that's the good thing about it. He don't take, if he misses a couple, he ain't just live out there. And he takes the shots that he works on. I think he got kind of a little fatigued, but, he's got to rebound the ball a little bit better. I think we all do. But with this team, I don't think rebounding is going to be our key this time like it had been in the past because of the way our offense is set up, but Anadi does a really good job.
Yeah, I think we shoot for a high percentage. Offensive rebounding is always a key for us. That wasn't necessarily the key today. I'm not going to say it's a one-on-one thing, but another thing that I saw was we went to zone a lot more than we did last year. You got that group that's starting to understand what you want to run out of that zone.
Yeah, we worked on it a lot more. We put a lot of emphasis on the off season because that zone we got enough length to bother guys there. I know the first half I think I kind of stymied them a little bit the way they run their offense because we're so athletic and long, especially on the wings. You go a couple of times we had Jacob Hobbs and Makai Odin at the 3 and the 4, and you have DJ Sinkler and Justin Mitchell at the 1 and 2 and Anadi Legit. So your shortest guy is 6'3", 6'4". So it's really, really hard to reverse the ball sides of the floor, but we got to get better at it, and we do.
And I thought, and that's what created a lot of the turnovers. And it's not like we got a bunch of transition points today, but we were quick, we were fast, we were decisive. When we got it, we went, and then when it wasn't there, we just kind of went into the offense. And it's real early, obviously, and a lot of things to work on. But I just love the patience and the poise a lot of these guys showed.
Yeah, it looked good because we made shots.
Yeah,
and then you got to understand the second half. We was 4 for 18 the second. That's too many threes.
Yeah.
We was 13 for 35, and we got to get that down to no more than 22, 21 threes because that's too many. But, in the first half, it looked really good. The second half got kind of hot in here. Guys got kind of fatigued. But, it's the offense. I thought we did a really good job. But that zone, it helps. And, guys have been doing a really good job of it.
Love that Ray brought the Bulldogs down here today. That's not easy. You're getting up early. You're coming down. You're coming down here to play a basketball game. The guys got into all the things that went on during the timeouts. They were into it at halftime. They were helping dress the kids. I love the fact that they came in here and took it serious, but also realized that there was for the greater good today.
Ray Stone and I played at Tennessee Wesleyan together. That's my lifelong friend. And I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't want to pay him to come up here. I know that. But that's my contribution to my alma mater. But Ray's done an unbelievable job with that team. And he'll go a long way. And he's done a really good job. He struggled his first couple of years, but that happens. And that's a testament to him himself. Ray did a really good job of putting together a really good team. And they'll make some noise like they did last year. They led the conference in scoring. Rebounding. They was really, really good. And they're really good in the half court as well.
Yeah.
So, they've won 2 games already. They played on the road. So, when you get a team, Ray's team like that, this discipline's hard to beat, and I appreciate him coming.
Hey, congratulations. Thanks for being here. Good luck this weekend.
Wow. Thank you, boys. Friday. It's on.
It's on Friday, really.
Appreciate
for real it's on.
Yes. Woo.
He's JT Burton. Pioneers win. Final thoughts when we return after this. Your final score, Tusculum 85, Tennessee Wesleyan 72 on the Pioneer Sports Network.